and so talking about cataloging and these conversations, how many, I mean, when you started, it was Connect modules that you built out to have these conversations. How many modules do you have today?
Well, I think it's like somewhere like a family could go through 12 years of stuff with us without repeating right now.
Yeah.
But we, just a couple things on to your friend. We say, that you see this quote all the time. It's like, it's always too late, or it's always too early until it's too late. And so for these questions, it's like, I don't think anyone is going to regret the time that they spend doing this type of work. And that's just something that we are really, really proud of. You alluded to someone in hospice. You hear this from people who have gone through, survived plane crash or had any type of near-death experience. They come out with a clarity of what's important to them. And it is not more money. I wish I bought a nicer car. I wish I worked more. Those just, I just haven't heard that yet. Not saying no one has ever said it, but I just haven't heard it. And so for us, when we're doing when we're having like these types of conversations, in the moment, it might be hard. It might be like, why are we doing this? But you won't regret it, because we've sort of built this thing. I don't think you've seen Living Legacy, but it's kind of, coloring in around what a will and estate and a trust might look like. And one of the components of that is like stories, because when we lose those amazing people, we lose those really, really great stories. And we've all lost people in our lives, everyone in our company, and are just like, God, I wish I had like asked that person what they were most proud of. I wish I knew what their favorite movie was. There's just like things like that I think are really powerful, and then cataloging for them. So right now you can go through our stuff for about 12 years, but
by the time you get to 12 years, you'll be able to go another 30.
Definitely. Right. Our creative process is really robust. And because we have all these smart advisors from all different walks of life, we're constantly getting ideas of like, hey, we need to do something here for in-laws. Hey, we need to do something here for if you're adopting a child. Hey, we need to do something here if you're in interracial partnerships. And all these ideas, just like, we're just going to keep going and looking at the problems like that. But there's also, as Katie kind of alluded to, some of our workshops you can go through multiple times. Roles change over time. Values you can double down on that. We have a workshop about gratitude. I think some of our families
on the planet.
I think some of our families are going to do that once a year.
Yeah.
So it's 12 years if you did all net new stuff. But I think we probably have enough content to serve people for a good amount of time.
I told you when we met, I felt like we were kindred spirits because I have been on this path. You just channeled everything that I've been thinking about, to be honest with you, and saying, but I have another role. I was serving families, and I didn't, I'm not a tech person and putting this stuff together, but Alex, Kirby, you complete me.
Thank you, Michael.
And I mean that in just the way that I said it. I'm so excited for what you're building and what you're creating, and it's show up and help families. That's an awesome purpose. I would, and how you measure that over time is the impact. The impact that you're going to have on people for many generations is going to be incredible. And I couldn't be prouder to be going through this stuff and, working with you guys. And I just think it's an amazing thing. I don't think you're right. I don't think anybody could go through those first 4 things and walk away saying that was a waste of my time. So powerful in what you're doing. How do people get a hold of you? How do they find you? How do they register for this program? if they have I will say, if you have a financial advisor and you're listening to this, tell your financial advisor about this so that they can connect you with this piece, and they, can collaborate with TFM. But why don't you tell people what the next, how do they do this?
Yep.
Okay,
So I
yeah,
would
that's
say
you.
if you're out in the world and you're looking for information or a little bit of commentary on what we're doing, LinkedIn is your best bet right now, Total Family Management. And all of our email addresses are first names at totalfamilymgmt.com. So that's the easiest way to find us right now. And that's a really easy way to get a lot more information as we continue to grow the brand and, thankfully get opportunities like this and to get in front of more people. It just gives us a chance to share the story.
Love it. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you.
Alex, any parting words?
No, I think advisors like you are the ones that are going to continue to be less commoditized, get referrals from existing clients, grow organically, connect with both financial and non-financial decision makers and the next generation. I just think this is the direction that your industry is going. And just credit to you for, being out in front of it and thinking about your clients in the same way that you think about your own family, because that's really all, we're doing too.
Right. KG, I've been talking too much here. I'm going to have Christina edit that one right out. Katie Jesionowski and Alex Kirby from Total Family Management. Thank you both so much for sharing with us today. You can also find Total Family Management out on the internet. If you're looking for their website, it's out there. My name is Michael Columbus. I'm with Family Wealth and Legacy in Rochester, New York, and you've been listening to the Family Biz Show. We really appreciate you guys, and we look forward to you coming in and tuning in to the next episode. Have a great day, everybody.